Late yesterday, news broke that a man had intentionally jumped overboard from Icon of the Seas, the largest cruise ship currently operating on planet Earth. Today, there is a very sad update to this story, and I'm going to share it with you next. Welcome to the Midships Minutes. I'm your Captain Corey. Let's get into a news article coming out from cruisehive.com, written by Katie Kovelman, with all of the updates as accurately and concisely put together as I've been able to find. I tell you what, it is very difficult to find a reliable cruise news source that is not an expert in the industry, and for their part, Cruisehive does a very fantastic job of covering these stories. Again, this is by Katie Kovelman. Passenger jumps off the world's largest cruise ship. A male passenger from Royal Caribbean's Icon of the Seas, and remember this news is from yesterday, is in critical condition after jumping overboard on night number 1 of his 7-night Western Caribbean sailing, which embarked from Miami, Florida on May 25th. Now, I have already recorded this episode as if this individual was still in critical condition. Unfortunately, as I hit the upload button, news has broken that this individual succumbed to their injury. They have indeed passed away after jumping overboard nearly 80 feet from Icon of the Seas. But I want to give you the full story, all the information that we know as of now. It's very sparse, but this cruise news story, it tells you everything that you really need to know about this. Let's get back into the article. The incident occurred on the morning of Sunday, May 26th, and unfolded on the world's largest cruise ship while she was en route to Roatan, Honduras, from her home port in Miami, Florida. At the time, the ship was approximately 300 miles away from the port of Miami and located approximately 30 to 40 miles north of Cuba. And for their part, Royal Caribbean has released a statement pertaining to this incident. As of yesterday, they say the ship's crew immediately notified the U.S. Coast Guard and launched a search and rescue operation. Our care team is actively providing support and assistance to the guests' loved ones during this difficult time. For the privacy of the guest and their family, Royal Caribbean has no additional details to share as of this recording. And the care team is going to be working overtime right now. It seems as if Royal Caribbean has at least given us some information that this was a guest, not a crew member. Up to this point, it's been really hard to find exactly if this was a crew member or a guest. Again, when incidents like this occur, it's really difficult to get information, especially in the early hours. I will tell you that when man overboards occur on cruise ships, you have about a 1 in 4 chance of being recovered from the water alive. That is according to data that goes back to 2009 that has been compiled by the Cruise Line International Association, or CLIA for short. It's about a 28% chance of surviving an overboard incident from a cruise ship. So to even be found in the water alive, it's a very big step, and Royal Caribbean's crew members should be commended for their spectacularly quick response time. It makes me wonder if Icon of the Seas, if Royal Caribbean have invested in man overboard technology on this cruise ship. Again, this is something that the government the US government say you're supposed to have in place on cruise ships, but they do not enforce it, which is why very few cruise ships operating out of the United States actually have this technology installed. I am only really aware of the MSC Miravilia having this installed, though I believe there's a couple other cruise ships operating on the US that has this type of technology. Let's get back into this article. Guests currently aboard the 7,600 passenger ship confirmed the situation by posting photos and videos of 2 small rescue boats that were launched from Icon of the Seas. Also, based on posts from current passengers, it's believed the man is currently recovering in the ship's onboard intensive care facility with his family by his side. Of course, this article was written about 24 hours ago. The guest has succumbed to their injuries in the meantime. At this current time, it's unclear what prompted the individual to jump overboard. His identity and full prognosis has been kept confidential to protect the privacy of the passenger and his family. And here we see a post on X from Gen AI Chad showing one of said rescue boats being launched and hopefully you can hear it as well. The post says, on Icon of the Seas right now, someone jumped/fell overboard, and now a search and rescue is taking place. Low chance they'll be found. Hold your loved ones close, guys. And yeah, they were found, but unfortunately, they have since succumbed to their injuries. I am going to be scouring the internet for any and all updates that pertain to this and all cruise news stories for today. If you want to hear the most recent and current updates, please make sure you get subscribed here. Thank you so much for stopping by today. And until next time, we'll see ya on the Midships.